What if, she was draining you without you realizing it? You're in a relationship, and on paper, it's great, she's charming, you have fun, and your friends think you're perfect together. But something's off. You're tired all the time, your confidence is slipping, and you can't remember the last time you felt truly energized. What if she's not the problem, but she's draining you, like a phone battery stuck on a faulty charger? Not with malice, not with drama, but in a slow, invisible leak you didn't even notice until now. Let us dive into this unsettling thought experiment with the curiosity of a detective sniffing out a mystery and the skepticism of a scientist who just found emotional vampire in a psychology textbook. Picture a typical week. You're spending time with her, movie nights, long talks, maybe a weekend getaway. It's nice, but you're starting to feel off. You're snapping at coworkers, forgetting your hobbies, and your energy's lower than a sloth on a rainy day. She's not yelling or cheating, she's just there, taking more than you realized. Maybe it's the constant need for reassurance, the subtle guilt trips when you hang out with friends, or the way she always shifts the focus to her problems. You shrug it off, relationships take work, right? But what if she's siphoning your spark, and you're too close to see it? What if you're in a one-sided energy heist? Here's the wild hypothesis. She's an emotional black hole. Not because she's evil, but because the dynamic between you is a cosmic mismatch. It's like the universe paired you with someone whose gravity pulls you in, but instead of orbiting together, you're losing pieces of yourself. This isn't about blamettes, about fit. Maybe her needs clash with your boundaries, or her vibe dims your light. Imagine a glitch in the universe's matchmaking algorithm, where instead of lifting each other up, she's accidentally draining your life force. Let's unpack this with psychology, science, and a hefty dose of absurdity. Start with psychology. Relationships thrive on reciprocity, but some dynamics are lopsided. Studies on emotional labor show that constantly managing someone's feelings, validating, or tiptoeing around their insecurities can exhaust you. It's called affective depletion, where your emotional tank runs dry. Maybe she's always venting, needing you to fix her crises, or subtly criticizing your choices. You don't notice because it's gradual, like a frog in warming water. Your brain's wired to adapt, so you normalize it, thinking this is just love. But your stress hormones, like cortisol, are spiking, leaving you drained without a clear culprit. Now, let's add neuroscience. Your brain's reward system loves connection, oxytocin and dopamine flood in when you're with her, making you feel bonded. But if she's draining you, those chemicals are fighting a losing battle against stress. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, your body's stress manager, gets overworked when you're constantly soothing her or dodging conflict. It's like running a marathon while carrying her emotional backpack. You might not see it, but your body does, hence the fatigue, irritability, or that nagging sense you're not yourself. Her presence isn't toxic, it's just not fueling you. Let's get game theoretical. Relationships are like an energy exchange, a balance of give and take. In a healthy dynamic, both partners invest and recharge each other. But if she's taking more attention, time, emotional support without reciprocating, you're in an energy deficit. Evolutionary psychology suggests humans seek partners who enhance survival, not drain it. If you're always playing therapist or cheerleader, you're burning resources without refuel. She's not a villain. She might not even know. But the math docent had up you rerunning on empty while she has got a full tank. Now, the absurd twist. What if this drain is a universal glitch? Imagine the cosmos accidentally wired her to siphon your energy, like a sci-fi parasite that doesn't mean harm but can't help feeding. Every time you comfort her, a tiny spark of your soul gets zapped into her orbit. You don't notice because you're too busy being the good partner. But then you start forgetting your dreams, skipping gym sessions, or feeling like a side character in your own life. What if this Santi just heard? What if any mismatched relationship can turn into an energy vampire, and you've been sleepwalking through the heist? Scale this up to ridiculous levels. If every draining relationship is a cosmic glitch, the world becomes a battlefield of energy vampires. Friends, co-workers, even your barista could be leeching your vibe. Society grinds to a halt as everyone is too exhausted to function. Posts dwindled, complaints about being tired. Economies crash because nobody's motivated. And rom-coms are replaced by documentaries about napping. People start wearing energy meters to detect drainers, and dating apps add a vibe compatibility score. The world is a dystopia, where everyone is guarding their spark like it is the last slice of pizza. But chaos theory kicks in. If she's draining you, there's a ripple effect. Your low energy affects your work, your friendships, even your dog, who's wondering why you stopped playing fetch. You might start draining others, creating a chain reaction of emotional zombies. Psychology warns of emotional contagion. Negativity spreads like a cold. If she's not refilling your tank, you're not just losing energy. And if everyone's in draining relationships, society becomes a gray haze of burnout, with nobody creating, dreaming, or posting funny cat memes. Let's add absurdity. What if her drain is so powerful, it warps reality? Your energy loss rewrites time, making you forget who you were before her. Your old passions, painting, hiking, bad karaoke vanish into a black hole. Ikis goes wild wheat, energy vampiry, and scientists discover love is a quantum battery, draining or charging based on fit. Your flaw of staying too long? It's not a flaw, it's your heart's loyalty, misapplied to a mismatched circuit. In this reality, every drained soul fuels her glow, and she's shining brighter while you're flickering. Now, the dark side. If she's draining you, you might not see it until it's too late. Studies show chronic stress from imbalanced relationships can lead to anxiety, depression, even physical health issues like high blood pressure. You might blame yourself, thinking you're not strong enough to handle her needs. And if you stay, you risk losing your identity, becoming a supporting actor in her story. Society could suffer too if everyone's drained. Creativity stalls, economies slump, and X becomes a graveyard of I'm fine posts. Worst case, you wake up one day and realize you've forgotten how to shine. Zoom out to the big picture. If relationships can drain you, the world dating apps prioritize energy compatibility, scanning for vibe mismatches. Schools teach emotional battery management, helping kids spot drainers early. X debates rage over whether love should energize or exhaust, with hashtag vibecheck trending. Economies shift as people quit draining jobs and relationships, sparking a renaissance of self. But chaos theory warns. Too much focus on avoiding drainers could make us paranoid, cutting off connection entirely. We'd be a planet of lone wolves, guarding our energy but missing out on love. So, what's the explosive conclusion? She is not draining you because she is bad, she is draining you because you don't fit, like puzzle pieces from different boxers. Her texts, her needs, that subtle guilt trip when you prioritize yourself. They not malistay signs of a mismatch been too loyal to notice. The universe isn't out to get you. It's whispering, you deserve to shine. Step back, recharge, and rediscover your spark. If she's the right one, she'll glow with you, not at your expense. The real twist isn't leaving her, it's realizing you were enough all along, and your energy is too precious to leak.